Right, the Defense Department has confirmed now that the U.S. has officially accepted this. It's a Boeing 747 jet from Qatar. President Trump plans to use this after it receives sufficient security upgrades. Now, both Democrats and Republicans, as you know, have raised legal, security, and ethical questions about accepting such a gift, this big aircraft. CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie D'Agata connects with us now from the Pentagon with more. Charlie, always great to chat with you. We knew that the Pentagon would have to vet, look into, perhaps upgrade this aircraft if it was to accept it. How was it able to get to this result so quickly? How much will it cost to do this?
Well, Errol, some estimates put this retrofitting, as they call it, to up to $1 billion. So the aircraft may be $400 million. It's going to cost $1 billion, estimated, because they have to strip it right down to the cables. I mean, it looks like a palace. You saw those images. All that stuff is going to have to come out because they're going to have to go inch by inch along that aircraft to make sure there are no listening devices, monitoring devices. But it goes a lot further than that, too, because Air Force One, and Air Force One, by the way, is a designation for whatever aircraft the president will be flying on. There are two that fall into that category. That is going to have to be fitted with all kinds of communication platforms, defense platforms, medical platforms. So they're going to have to strip that right back. I mean, the good news is it's a Boeing, right? So it is a known feature. The Air Force, the chairman of the Air Force said it will be stripped back. The Air Force will be tasked to essentially make it an Air Force One aircraft. And that will be subcontracted. There are a couple of organizations that specialize in that because there are many military aircraft, obviously, that shuttle people around. That one is the most important. So, yeah, as we understand it, they're going to have to go through every single inch of that aircraft, strip it right back to the cables, and then put it all back together, make sure there are no monitoring devices in there, put in the defense systems, missile defense systems, and communication systems that Air Force One, this platform, is going to need. It's essentially a White House with wings.
So, Charlie, that's literally the nuts and bolts of the story. But what about just the context? The president's doubled down on accepting this jet, despite concerns from Republican and Democratic lawmakers saying that there could be a conflict of interest, right? Accepting gifts from a foreign government. Even yesterday, with the South African president meeting Trump in the Oval Office, he joked to Trump that I don't have a plane to give you, to kind of cut through some of the tension in the air. The notion that any nation could provide a gift and perhaps get preferential treatment. How, if at all, does the Pentagon calculate that?
Right. Well, so it comes into play. There are obvious ethical and moral issues at play, and whether or not a state would get favor. But legal analysts, if you'll pardon me, I'll have to say it. Quote the Constitution's emoluments clause. It says that in part, it says no person holding any office shall, without the consent of Congress, accept any gift of any kind from king, prince, or foreign state. So that is in the Constitution, and that is what might be argued among lawmakers. So yes, the Pentagon part of that is, look, they've accepted it. It's been announced. They do have the wherewithal. The budget is a different thing because we all know how many budget cuts have been going through the Pentagon and the DOD to a larger extent. But that will be argued in Congress as to whether he is legally right to accept a gift like this.
Yeah, I don't think we've heard the last of this. Charlie D'Agata with all the latest for us from our D.C. bureau. Charlie, thank you very much.
Thanks, Errol.